Hello friends, if you're part of the family, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression and review on this foundation. This foundation is all over YouTube. It's supposed to be amazing. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Giorgio Armani Luminous foundation. I looked it up. That foundation retails for $64. And this is supposed to be a dupe for it, okay? So this is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. So it's supposed to be like a combination of skincare and foundation put together. So in trying to find out my shade, I checked out here YouTube, some of the YouTubers that have the same skin tone as I am, and the shade that they recommended or worked for them was shade 4 to 5. Well, I couldn't find that shade at Walmart. I went yesterday to Walmart and I'm like, I really want to try this foundation. I could find it at Amazon. They did have my shade, but it was going to take a while for me to get it. And at Walmart they had it. So I'm like, let me just go over there and check it out. And I was not able to find that shade, but I looked at the shade 3-4 and it looked like it could be a good match for me. So I got it. And we're gonna see now if it really is my true shade. So like I said, this is a dupe. It's supposed to be a dupe for that high-end foundation, but the price point on this foundation was, I think, very high for a drugstore foundation. This retailed in Walmart for $14.99, which is a lot for a drugstore foundation. I'm used to paying like 10 bucks. I think the most that I've paid for a foundation at drugstore is the Maybelline Superstay, and I think I paid $11 for that. But if you go to Ulta or even like Walgreens, this retails for $19.99, like 20 bucks for a foundation. Probably because it has 1% pure hyaluronic acid and it's supposed to be kind of like a skincare. Anyways, so I do have it on my face right now, but I do have final thoughts that I want to share with you guys, and I will share them after I show you guys the application for this foundation. So right off the bat, it does have like a droplet applicator, as you can see. And let me tell you, it is super duper messy. Like there is foundation all over the rim and going down the rim. As you can see, look at that. That's super messy. And even in the droplet. So I am not a fan of that. I guess they did it because it's supposed to be like a serum, you know, skincare, but I saw it and I was like, ugh. And also like in the store, anyone could just stick your finger in there and try it out. And like, that's so like not sanitary. So I don't know, that was a complete turn off. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you now how I apply it. Again, the shade that I got that I'm trying is the 3-4, okay? All right guys, so let's get started. I have nothing on my face. Well, not nothing, I do have moisturizer on my face. But let's get to it. My hair is down, but I think I wanna put my hair up. That way we have, it won't get in the way and it'll just be easier. All right. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it with a blender. And let's get to it. Wow, this is very messy. Look at this. Very messy, just saying. All right, let's go ahead and start blending. It's kind of dripping a little bit in this side. It looks like it's a pretty good match for me here on the camera, but looking at it like in real life, I feel like it's a little too warm for me. You see how I'm more of like a yellow undertone? This is more of like a pinky undertone, so I might go exchange it. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty good match, but when I spread it out and I compare it to my neck, which is how you're supposed to really see how good the match is, it's a little too pinky for me. But nonetheless, we're gonna blend it down. It's definitely not full coverage, which is what I love. So I feel like I'm gonna have to apply a lot more than I usually do. Try some here. Like for me, if I use that amount on myself, using the foundation I've been loving lately, which is a Superstay by Maybelline, that amount would be enough to do a really good layer, first layer in my entire face. But with this, since it's a serum, it's a tinted serum, it's not full coverage. I'm gonna have to use a lot more. Wow, that did not cover a lot. Like you can still see, let me zoom in. You can still see some of my freckles, some of my beauty spots. I'm gonna have to use like a lot of this foundation to really get the coverage that I want. And obviously the more I apply, the more obvious it's gonna look that it's not my skin tone. Wow. And again, this is a $15 foundation. So if I use this amount on my face to get the coverage that I want, I'm gonna go through it so quickly. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on foundation. Finally, I'm getting the kind of coverage that I like. I don't know, I'm gonna have to wear it the entire day and then see how long it lasts. Right now, as far as coverage, I'm already using a lot more than I would want to get the coverage that I want. Still, like you can still see my beauty marks. Maybe if I just wait for it to set, I don't know. That's quite a lot, look at that. Like, I mean, I've heard non-stop good things about this foundation. Again, that it's a dupe for the Giorgio Armani one. And if the Giorgio Armani one is like this, then I am good. I do not want to try it. I will stay with my Maybelline Superstay. I mean, the good thing is that I feel it initially, the amount that I'm putting on my skin, but as it dries, you don't really feel it on your skin. So I guess that's good. But it just means that you have to use a lot of product to get the coverage that you want, and you're gonna be going to that bottle super fast. And again, for this to be a $14.99, and Ulta, I think it's 20 bucks. Wow, you can already see, this is, I don't know, you can see where the foundation ends and my neck, like where my actual color is. So I'm gonna have to start blending more down. Okay, I'm not putting any more. I think I'm gonna stop right there. Finish my makeup. And I'll be right back. All right, guys, so that is the application. I already finished my makeup. I actually did a review for a mascara that I'm wearing on right now. That video should be up shortly after this one. But here are my final thoughts. So the shade 3 or 4, I guess I could get away with using it, but it's not my exact shade just because the undertone is a little too pinky for me. I think my skin undertone is more yellow, and so I tend to lean more towards neutral or more warmer, I guess, foundations. So for that reason, I think I'm either going to return it or see if I can get the shade 4 or 5 to try it out, because I feel like it's gonna be a truer match to my undertone. That's number 1. Number 2, I did have to use quite a bit, as you guys can see, to get the coverage that I wanted and that I'm used to. If you like something that is light to medium, then 1 coat or 1 layer of this could be enough. But even after putting the amount of foundation that you saw that I applied, you could still see a few beauty marks in my face, which is not horrible, but I had to apply a lot to get to where I'm at right now. So if you want full coverage, this guy is not it for you. This is more of like a buildable light to medium coverage, okay? Now, I wouldn't mind that at all if this foundation was not $14.99. I gotta be honest with you. So I had to just apply a lot more to get the coverage that I wanted. And that means if I do, if I continue using this foundation, I'm gonna be spending a lot of money that I'm not used to spending on foundation, because the other one that I use, like I said, is the Maybelline SUPERSTAY, and that one is $11. And I get full coverage. Like with one application, it's a good everyday, and with two, I get full coverage. So that was the downside. So for my girls out there that like more of that yellow undertone, then either go with the 4 to 5, and I think even the 2 to 3 was maybe a little lighter than this, but the undertone was more yellow. So maybe check those out. The droplet applicator, I was not a fan of at all. And the finishing, I think it looks matte, like not like the L'Oreal Pro Matte, but it's definitely not very luminous. So I don't even know if it really is a dupe for the Giorgio Armani, because the name of that one is Luminous Silk. So it's supposed to look a little, not shiny, but like, a little less matte than this one. I feel like this is pretty matte. I mean, I'm wearing a highlight here, but like down here, it's pretty matte. I'm just saying, maybe I applied too much. I don't know, but it's not terrible. I don't hate it. I love it. And I would probably keep trying it and using it, knowing that it is skincare and it has hyaluronic acid, but the price point was just too high. So I don't know. I'm one of those that if I'm paying a lot of money for foundation, especially at a drugstore, I really want it to pay off. And if I don't, I have no shame. I will get my receipt and I will go back to Walmart and say, hey, this does not work out. And I've done it before and they've returned my money. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll go try the 4 to 5 to see how that, matches better. And then I can use it for days where I'm home, but it would sting for me to use a $15, $20 foundation just to be at home. So I don't know. That is just my first impression. I guess I would have to use it a lot more to really get the sense of it. But I was really hoping that it was amazing because so many people had recommended it. I don't know. Maybe I just have to keep trying it. But all right, guys. So that's about it. Let me know if you guys have tried it. Any thoughts? Any opinions? What did I do wrong? Advice, tips down in the comments, comments below, and I will check them out. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Hello friends, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I put a lot of time and effort in filming these videos and uploading them and editing them for you guys, so it means the world that you guys are taking the time to watch them. So first of all, thank you so much. There's a few things that I want to share with you guys. They won't take long at all, I promise. So number one is I accept prayer requests. So if there's anything that you want prayer over, if you have a family or a friend that needs prayer, if you're going through a situation, or for you, for anyone that you know, go ahead and comment below, or you can go ahead and contact me by emailing me or through social media as well. And I will definitely be praying for you and for your situation. Number two, if you are on social media, you should totally be following me. I'll go ahead and put my handler below, specifically Instagram and Facebook. I post a lot more content there, specifically on Instagram. I post pictures of my family, of trips, of what I do during the day, recipes, outfits, just a lot more content there, and I have so much fun with it. So if you are on social media, go ahead and follow me over there. Number three, I have an Etsy shop where I design graphic t-shirts. In the future, I'm thinking of maybe adding a few more items on there, but go ahead and check it out. They are comfy t-shirts, mostly faith-based, tons of different colors, and I love t-shirts. I live in t-shirts, and I love designing them. So I've made this shop available for you guys to purchase some really cool and comfy t-shirts that I have designed. So go ahead and check it out. The link to my Etsy shop will be below. And number four, last but certainly not least, if you are not part of this family yet, consider subscribing. We have so much fun here. I do my best to upload 3 days a week. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays is mostly Bible related. I do Bible studies and such, and we have fun in those days because we dive into the Word of God and we learn. And Fridays is mostly for my girls out there. I do a lot of makeup hauls, makeup reviews, get ready with me, makeup tutorials. I also do recipes, I do so many things just about my life. And like I said, we have tons of fun on Fridays as well. So if you want to join us, if you feel like that's something that you would love to be a part of, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. See, that was short and sweet, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.